So, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Motocross riding, thanks to my lovely sponsors Express Insurance. They have brought me here, somewhere in Chippenham, down to Hucklebridge Events Motocross Training Centre. Check this out, I'm going to be riding motocross on that track. It's going to be wicked. I'm here for the whole day. I believe we've got 3 sessions where you get instructions, lessons. Hopefully we'll get some footage of the lovely Emma filming me doing some amazing jumps and tricks. I've never ridden a motocross bike before. I mean, just look at it. It looks wicked. So yeah, this is my Wednesday on the Motorcycle Diaries. I'm going to be learning how to ride motocross. I didn't ride the bike down here because it's like a 2-hour journey, and to be honest with you, I know once we finish it's going to be a bit too tiring to kind of get back on a bike. So Emma's giving me a lift down. It is just come up to 9 o'clock in the morning. There's coffee and cakes and stuff over there. I'm going to be indulging in some breakfast, and then we'll be walking you through the first bit of my learning how to ride motocross. Bring it on. Okay, here we are then at Hucklebridge Events Motocross Day for Express Insurance. I'm Luke, obviously, from the Motorcycle Diaries. With me is Brian. Brian, you've done motocross before, haven't you?
I've done a little bit, yes.
Talk us through a little bit of your experience, mate.
I've done professional motocross riding for 12, 15 years in World Championship and British Championship levels. And ended up teaching people, hopefully, to ride themselves.
To ride and to stay in one piece. Now listen, you've taught a lot of people. Do you reckon you could teach me?
I've not failed on anybody yet.
Right, okay, that's a good start. Now listen, this is a bike we're going to be doing. It's a Kawasaki, is it KLX 450R, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Now, we talked about this earlier, and you mentioned this is the kind of enduro version of it, isn't it?
It is the enduro version, yeah. We've got the motocross version behind us.
That's that one, okay. Yeah. And the big 2 differences there, I suppose.
This one is more of a race machine. It doesn't come with lights, and it's just entirely for off-road use only.
Okay, gotcha.
It'll give more brake horsepower, and the gearbox ratios are closer together,
okay,
for acceleration and stuff.
So it's literally kind of, as you say, optimised for the track, isn't it? It's just tighter, put a bit more taut on the suspension as well. Cool, okay. And I mean, this is one you can actually buy, isn't it, in the shops?
You can buy both of them in the shops.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, you know, if you were doing enduros or you know, doing off-roading, but you need to ride on the road as well. Yeah. This is obviously what you'd be looking at for your normal everyday use, even. Okay, cool. And
so it's 450 single-cylinder engine, isn't it? I mean, characteristics-wise, how would you describe riding one of these, say, compared to riding, I don't know, like a Bandit or a 600 commuter that most people would ride?
I would say this would probably find a lot easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. The power will be torquey but smoother.
Yes.
And the ratio of the gearbox is spread out, so it's a long time before you'll be hooking each gear, which makes it easier to ride.
Okay, cool.
Where the motocross one, you'll be changing gear that much more often.
Of course, yeah, no, it's literally a case of they're close. It's as you say, it's racing. It's for someone a bit more skilled on that. So we talked earlier about obviously the disc brakes. They're a little bit different, so to create that extra surface area and suck the air in to cool them down. Aren't they? Get the ridges on. Now this chassis looks a little bit hardened. I take it that's, in case you had to come off, is that a little bit stronger than the normal one?
You know, it's basically the same as a motocross chassis. And with a motocross bike, you'll be doing large, probably 100-metre jumps and stuff where, you know, you need the structure where it's not fold up underneath it.
That's a good thing. I mean, and talk about the front forks. I mean, I take it they can take a pounding.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the enduro model, it will be a little bit softer.
Yeah.
And more forgiving.
Yes.
For the roads. But yeah, you know, they're designed to do full-on large tabletops, double jumps.
Awesome, man. All the stuff.
Triples, if you like.
Awesome. I don't know what it is, but it sounds wicked. So, I mean, for someone like me, as I say, who's never ridden like this, what should I expect physically demands for today, do you reckon?
I think you'll just the amount you'll be trying will wear you out, will actually wear you completely right. Within the day, you'll be absolutely shattered.
I'm glad I didn't ride down here today because of that. I mean, I think coming down would have been fine, but finishing and then having to get back on a normal bike would have been too much.
You know, to start off the day, if you've obviously rode before, then we've got a good head start.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to it. I suppose you get a lot of people who've never actually ridden a motorbike before,
we do, yeah.
So if they're better than me, then I should really hang my head in shame and go home, I think.
Dig a big hole.
Session 1 over. I'm officially now done my first bit of motocross riding. As you can see the guys down there, that's what I was kind of doing. Going around in a figure of 8 and trying not to fall off. I did have a big off, which I'm proud to say. My first right-hand turn, I went into that bonfire over there. Probably not the cleverest move really ever, but it was fun. I got to admit, the first thing that struck me about motocross riding is I used to play professional rugby, obviously. I'm a fit guy. I was sweating so much I had to take my goggles off because they were filling up with sweat. Kick-starting after about 2 or 3 goes, having stalled it because I'm not very good with a back brake, I had to get the instructors to do it because it was taking that much out of me. So that was really like a 5-minute session. I can't wait to see what it'll be like when I get on the track next. but I've got to admit, it is brilliant. Getting up on those pegs and then dropping into the corner. Just got to try and remember not to use the clutch and the brake and the accelerator all at the same time in the corner next time. But session 1 done, feeling pretty good. Bring it on, bring on session 2. Right then, just completed my second session on the track. As you can see, these guys now zooming round. If you look at that corner up there, that's where I had it rather spectacular off. I came down the straight, tried to give it a little bit on the jump because the photographer was there, carried on the speed, forgot to use the brake, and yeah, got the front wheel in the air, managed to stack in a big way. Funny thing was, when I came rushing over, because it took a while to get up, I'm not actually at all hurt from the off, but oh my goodness, that is the most tiring thing I've ever done. I've done 3 laps, and you know, I'm a fit guy, but oh my god, my whole body, the tension in it, unbelievable. What a buzz though. Managed to get into second gear around the back straight, managed to overtake the gentleman I'm riding with, although to be fair, technically he did overtake me back because I crashed and spent 5 minutes sitting on the side, but man, this is a cool thing to do. But yeah, you've got to have a bit of no fear, just give it some. It's the weirdest experience because on a track, on a road, you're obviously in complete control of the bike at all times. Yet with this, you're not. You actually have to let the bike just go from underneath you because it will straighten itself out. And you know, you're standing up on your pegs as you're going up a 60-degree gradient hill. You're standing on your pegs as you're coming down. It's only at the top that you drop down to get the bike round. It's hard work. It's very cool, but it is very, very hard work. And yeah, you know you're on the edge, but I enjoyed it. At least I had a big crash out of the way anyway. Wicked. Bring on stage 3 next. I think we're going to have some lunch now. Just chill out with the rest of the guys. And then back on it. Let's watch a couple of the boys actually go round. If we can. This gentleman here, he's a journalist, coming down the tabletop. And he's about to go up the big hill. This guy's been quite smooth, to be fair. Wow, so tiring to stand the pegs the whole time, but maybe tiring, a lot of fun. Right then, so I've just finished session 3, and I would like to thank my instructor Brian, said I was a complete natural. Went a lot smoother that time, still had a big off, coming down one of those hills over there. It wasn't really a big one, I just kind of picked the wrong ridge to kind of ride the bike in, and the front wheel kind of went away from me, but God, that's so much fun. Managed to relax this time, get the better position on the bars, knees slightly bent instead of being like down there. And as soon as I did that, everything just went really smoothly, you know. Didn't use the brakes, just using the engine braking to get around the corners, giving it a bit of a blip on the back straight, getting into second, getting up those hills, like the boys doing it now. Really, really enjoyed that. I'm absolutely knackered, and just to show how hardcore I am, 3 offs today. Dirt, see, dirt's look ripped jumper. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's proper motocross thing. All the guys, you're looking at me now thinking I'm a wimp, but honestly, some of the most fun I've had ever. But you want to see something hardcore? Let's check this out. I'll show you now. Because we talk about us going around there, I'm in like first, second gear on the 450. These guys, the actual pros, the academy riders, the boys sitting down over there and there. When they go around, look what they do to their back tyres, man. Now they're going so fast. Look, it just shreds the back tyre. I don't know if you can see that in profile, but all of them down the middle just ripped off. These chunks here, that's just crazy, man. But yeah, motocross riding, wow, it takes a hell of a lot out of you. I thought I was an athlete. This stuff is hardcore, but so much fun. Yeah, it's a little bit scary. I'd say 75% of the time you're not actually in control of the bike. You're just kind of pointing in the direction and hoping, because the back wheel's all over the shop. But gee, so much fun. And you can hear them going around now. You can see them. That's what it's all about. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of the pros going. Actually, this is one of the academy riders up around there somewhere. Is that him there? I believe that is. No? Maybe not. There's the 3 guys going out all at once. That is the academy rider, yeah. You can see these guys going around, getting nice and calm, nice and easy. It's all about the smoothity. Anyway, motocross riding. Big double thumbs up from the Wilkins. I can't really do 2 because I'm holding the camera. But whew, takes it out of you.